There are some key moments that have propelled African music, especially to the rest of the world. We are going to look at 5 of the greatest moments that influenced music in Africa. We will bring you other moments in the near future. It should be noted that this is not a ranking. The first moment we will talk about is Bob Marley in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe declared independence from Great Britain on April 18, 1980. Bob Marley and the Wailers were invited to perform at Harare's Rufaro Stadium to commemorate the occasion. Bob Marley declined a performance fee and paid for his own travel expenses because he considered it the greatest honor of his career. The stadium was packed to capacity. As soon as Bob Marley took the stage, the crowd outside the stadium broke through the gates to witness his performance. It had to take the Zimbabwean army to restore order. To satisfy the crowd, it was decided, therefore, that they would play another concert the next day to give more Zimbabweans the opportunity to see the reggae star perform. Over 100,000 people attended the concert. This presence of Bob Marley and the Wailers in Zimbabwe greatly popularized not only Bob Marley, but reggae music in Africa. The concert in Harare is largely credited as the beginning of the blossoming of reggae music in Africa. The second moment is the Zaire's 74 Music Festival. A 3-day live music festival took place on September 22nd to 24th, 1974 at the 20th of May Stadium in Kinshasa, Zaire, now known as Democratic Republic of the Congo. The concert was birthed by South African trumpeter Hugh Masekela and American record producer Stewart Levine. The concert was designed as a promotional event for the heavyweight bout between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. This bout was dubbed as the Rumble in the Jungle. The concert was named Zaire's 74 Music Festival. The concert promoted racial and cultural solidarity between African Americans and Africans. On stage were 31 performing acts, 17 from Zaire and 14 from the diaspora. Some of the featured performers included legends like James Brown. Wow, I feel good. Bill Withers. Lean on me when you're not strong. B.B. King. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. The Spinners. It's a shame the way you mess around with the man. Celia Cruz and Fania All Stars. African music icons such as Miriam Makeba, Franco and TPOK Jazz, Mario and Tabu Le Rochereau also performed. Now, this epic moment was documented in film entitled as Soul Power. The musical exchange and exposure between our African artists and the artists from beyond greatly helped to broaden the scope of African music and to influence emerging artists. And not only that, that exposure also propelled African sounds to the world. The third moment is Soul to Soul. Ed Musk and Tom Musk from United States of America approached the Ghana Arts Council in 1970 with an idea for a concert. Approval was granted and the concert was named Independence Day Concert. The show had Ghanaian renowned broadcaster Mike Egan as MC, and this was held at the Black Star Square, now known as Independence Square. The show ran for a good 14 hours. The American artists were Wilson Pickett, Ike Tina, Les McCann and Eddie Harris. The staple singers, Santana, Roberta Flack, the voices of East Harlem. The concert also featured performances by several Ghanaian acts like Guy Warren, also known as Kofi Ganaba, the Damas Choir, led by Ishmael Adams, Charlotte Dada, Kwame, the Kumasi Drummers, the Aliens, who then were Ghana's best known rock band. They were also called the Psychedelic Aliens. There was also the Amansi Kromai Sounds. This was the house band for the Ghana Arts Council. From the northern part of Ghana also came the Nandom Sekpere group. The whistle player, Nakpi, was also present at the concert. This concert also was documented in film and released as Soul to Soul concert in August 1971. This documentary film was again restored by the Grammy Foundation in 2004 in order to preserve important films about music. This shows clearly the greatness and influence of this concert that was held over 40 years ago. Number 4 is about an album, An Evening with Belafonte and Makeba. An Evening with Belafonte and Makeba is a Grammy Award-winning 1965 album by Harry Belafonte and Miriam Makeba. It is a studio album of 12 tracks with 5 songs by Belafonte, 5 songs by Miriam Makeba, and 2 duets. The album also featured songs in indigenous African languages like Zulu, Soto, and Swahili. The use of these languages made the album a true representation of music from Africa. This album greatly promoted African music to the rest of the world. It was this album that enabled Miriam Makeba and Harry Belafonte to win the Grammy for Best Folk Recording. This made Miriam Makeba the first African to receive a Grammy Award, thereby paving way for other artists from Africa to be recognized by this most prestigious award scheme in the world. This album truly garnered the attention of audience in the world to African music. The final moment we want to talk about is in recent memory, and that is the launch of Choice FM's new AfroBeats radio show. The month of April 2011 is an important date in African music history. It was on this date that DJ Abrantier, a Ghanaian based in London, launched his radio program, Choice FM's new AfroBeats radio show. His playlists were centered on music from Africans across all genres of music.
Tell me something where I know fit to.
They get to walk a rice one day, and they get to walk a rice one day.
His show opened the door for African songs to gain traction beyond the continent of Africa. His show was so popular that music from Africa became generally referred to as Afrobeats. This term is still so used today that many actually think that Afrobeats is a genre. I have a video at the end screen that corrects this erroneous impression. Afrobeats being mistaken as a genre just proves the impact of this radio program in promoting African music. The global success of acts like D'banj, Sarkodie, P-Square, and many other African artists today can be pinned down to April 2011. Thank you very much for watching. I am sure you might have other moments in mind. Please feel free to share with us. Please comment, subscribe, and remember to like our video.